Once again, I'm doing a part 2 to the video. Let's talk ASAP Rocky again. All right, okay, let's go. So Trump is trying to get ASAP Rocky out at the behest of Kim Kardashian. Hence my voice. So here's what I think about it. Trump is a very, like, people try to play Trump like he's really stupid, but he's not. Trump has, this is an election year. Okay, and Trump is trying to basically Kanye the situation. Now, what's interesting is I heard a interview, and I talked about this in my stories. I heard an interview with Judge Joe Brown, where he said that a lot of black celebrities have told him the story of them being in financial binds and Trump loaning them money, and then when they go to pay it back, Trump is like, nope, I just wanted to see if you were an honest person, if you were really going to try, and he would rip up their checks. So this is why a lot of people had Trump's back, you know what I'm saying, when, you know, he first got elected, while a lot of black people had Trump's back. Well, a few black people had Trump's back. And I think he's trying to basically buy that same kind of clout. It's an election year. He sees that the Democrats are shitting the bed when it comes to the black vote. I mean, they are literally just handing us, you know, trying to piss on our heads and tell us it's raining, and we're not falling for it. So, you know, Trump is like, he sees an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So that way, when ASAP Rocky comes back, he's going to be so happy that Papa Trump helped him get out of jail. You know, he might write a new song in his honor or something. I don't know. Who knows? But he going to come back, you know, waving red, white, and blue and all that. So that's my thoughts on that. But what is interesting, you know, I like to bring you some more stuff. What was really interesting was that I saw this video of Dave East talking about it.
Man, I know ASAP's a good friend of yours, man. What, like, have you spoken to him? Have you heard from Ferg? Any information, any updates on him?
I ain't gonna front and say everything on the internet. But free Rocky, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he deserved to be in jail. Free Rocky.
Hey man, G-Eazy came out the other day. Apparently he also was arrested in Sweden, but he got let out 2 days after, you know, him getting locked up.
G-Eazy.
And he himself, this is what he said. He said the difference between me and Rocky's treatment was that white privilege and systematic racism.
Right.
Like, you think that's true, man?
Yeah, facts.
What do we do, man? Like, how do we fix that situation?
You gotta think about it, bro. We black. We got tats, braids, we smell like weed, but we got money. So at the end of the day, they going, anybody that's not used to that will have something to say. You know what I'm saying? They're going to stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Should we
What's up, baby? Let's go.
Nice to meet you.
Should we ban Sweden? I said, no more. Should we not go to Sweden at all, man?
I'm not dubbing Sweden. If Sweden got money for me, I'm out there.
Damn, you got that?
So what happened to him? Like, free him, but I'm not going to be like, nah, I'm not going to Sweden. Sweden have 100,000 for a nigga. I'm out there. No.
What advice do you have, man? Let's say you want to go to, you know, perform out there in Europe. You have to do research, find out what laws.
Don't beat niggas up. Don't get in the fight. Or let whoever you with get in the fight. Rocky shouldn't have put his hands on nobody. Like, it's not New York. You don't know how that's gonna turn out. Don't touch no. I ain't touching nobody. Allegedly, I'm not gonna touch you.
I got you.
So I'm going to Sweden. Sweden, I'm on the way, baby.
Wow. See, here's the thing with me. So even though I'm not out here trying to, you know, boycott campaign, I don't know, whatever it takes to try to get ASAP Rocky out, I'm in no way saying that I think that he deserves to be in jail as far as like what he did and that being the appropriate action. I'm not saying that. But Sweden is very racist. I mean, it's so interesting. Like, I was looking for the pictures for the last video I did when I was talking about they don't have no empathy for us, and specifically that picture with the nigger ears for $2, the bounty, a dozen nigger ears for $2. That was a hard picture to find, and I was really searching it. While I was searching for that picture, this video popped up in my feed that I forgot about. I actually posted this on my personal page years ago, and it's this video happens to take place in Sweden. So boom, we already see how racist Sweden is. So, you know, now back to Davies. Davies, Lloyd, he fine, but you just don't speak. Look pretty. Child, what was he saying? Now that's your homie. That's your friend. And you like, oh, he shouldn't have been fighting. Oh, I'll go over to Sweden. So what? I'm going to go get that money. I'm going to get that bag. Honey, if we don't get past that spirit right there, whatever that Davy spirit is, we need to let that spirit loose. Okay? So as I was thinking about all of these things and how I was going to put this together, another video comes into my atmosphere. I'm telling you, the ancestors just be sending stuff to me, you know what I mean? Just all the things, or bringing things back to my recollection, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is a video of Monique talking about Steve Harvey. Check this out.
What happens in our community, they've got us chasing the bag and not principle and not integrity. But when it came about, oh, you're going against the powers that be, and I want the powers that be to know I'm not on that side. So I'm going to say what it's going to take for them to know I'm with the machine. I'm not about equality. I'm not about what's right and what's fair. So when I went on the Steve Harvey show, I knew the conversation I was going to have with my brother. I didn't know the conversation he was going to have back with me.
He said something. He was on D.L. Hughley's new show.
Yes.
Did you guys kind of see the conversation?
Yes.
He mentioned that he edited the interview to protect you.
Yes.
What didn't we see in that interview?
Tell them what they didn't see.
Well, let me say this. When I watched Steve on the D.L. Hughley show make that comment, and see, I'm trying to learn how to not take things personally, okay? That's the Sagittarian in me, because we fight and we be like, who that nigga talking to? But I'm trying. And when I saw him say, I had to edit things out to protect Monique. Well, I said air the whole interview, because there's nothing I said that needed protection. But what you said was, yeah, I'm pissed that these white boys gonna do me like that, and them white boys were supposed to call me, and them white boys and them white boys. Well, all of that got edited out. Why didn't you air that? Because there's nothing and when he said, I would have appreciated had them white boys called me up and told me what was going on. I said, oh, like I would have appreciated had you called me up before you went on the air to millions and told them about the bridges I burned. So see, when you have people that say things like, oh, I was protecting her, well then DL should have said, brother, what is it that she said? See, because, and let me say this, and I'll try to say this with love, but I say it because it's how I feel. I've never met so many cowards in our black men in show business. I've never met so many black men that have no goddamn backbone. And that bothers me. Because y'all know when the cameras aren't running, see, I know these people when the cameras aren't running. And that's when I look at my brother and I say, how dare you, Steve?
And the irony is, the same stick that he was pointing at Monique and trying to beat her with by stating she did not understand the business, shortly thereafter was the same stick that they beat him with when they took away both of his shows. Yes. Because though he may have edited out the comments about the white boys heard the comments that he made that were edited out.
So you think that?
Yo, when I watched that Monique, I was shouting the whole time. I was listening to her talk, like just shouting. But you know, little marketing tip: never ever alienate your base. Now let's put that in global terms or national terms, nationality terms. Never ever disrespect your base. Now, first of all, A$AP Rocky violated by talking shit about people who are trying to stop the killings that are happening to us. That people that look like him. He distanced himself from us. Okay. Now see, there's a difference between us being indifferent about his situation and then just completely throwing him under the bus. Because those of us who are not like picketing and, you know, writing letters or whatever to get him out, we're not doing all of that. But we're not sitting here saying, oh, you should lock him up. We're not doing that either. You know what I mean? We just like, well, that's your problem. You deal with that. We're indifferent about the situation, you know, but not neglect. We don't see what's going on because he didn't see what was going on with us. But this whole join in with the that was crazy. And you would still go over there and get that bag. Yo, they will dangle candy in front of you guys' faces and y'all just run over there. Let people can do whatever and say whatever to you as long as they give you that back. Oh, my head hurts.